is Byron Deeter. He is a partner at Bessemer Venture Partners and recently invested in a very recent big winner, which we will get to in a second. Byron, thanks for joining us. $100 billion, okay? Even in the realm of today's discussion, that's real money. Are there places for $100 billion in SoftBank money to actually land?
Great to be back with you, Brian. And indeed, $1 billion here, $1 billion there. It starts to add up. It's real money. This is exciting for a couple of reasons. One, it's further validation that investor appetite continues to be strong for AI. At Bessemer Venture Partners, we're investing billions in the category, as are many of our peers. We think this will continue. The second interesting signal here, though, is administration support for America to lead the AI wave. And this is important both economically, as it ripples through the economy in a very positive way, but also for national security and defense. It is imperative that the U.S. is a leader in AI to protect our national interests, and the alignment there is very encouraging.
We're going to talk about this more, and I'm talking my own, I don't want to say I don't have a book, but talking my own interest, which is energy. We'll talk about it more in a second with Phil LeBeau, but I want to ask you this. Europe's a disaster. Energy prices are at record highs right now, higher than right after the invasion of Ukraine. How much is Europe's woes determining America's future? What I mean by that is, AI is really just energy, right? You produce power and you generate all this computational ability. How much are Europe's problems, if at all, Byron, benefiting the United States?
Well, we have this insatiable desire and demand for AI consumption and computing capabilities.
That takes energy.
Which goes up to first order principles. Exactly to your point. Energy is now a constraint. And so this is where you see renewed accepted mindsets around nuclear in the U.S. and also you see these global pressures that are mounting. And so this is an opportunity for the U.S. to distinguish ourselves. And I think you're going to see that these global policies come to play where we're going to see decreased regulation on energy and the unlock so that we can help continue to create the capabilities to be leaders here.
Amazing. 4 years ago, we're going to solve everything with a couple of windmills and hamsters on bikes. Now we're talking about nuclear. Hey, congratulations, by the way, on Service Titan. Now, Service Titan is not a name that a lot of our viewers know. They saw the IPO last week. They're kind of based out there in the LA Valley, Glendale, California, and they focus on software for things like plumbing and HVAC. I mean, things that are not sexy, but things we need. So congratulations on seeing that early. What did you see? Are we maybe too focused on the sexy and not enough on the guts of the machine, so to speak?
Yeah, so thank you. This is a wonderful moment for the company, for their customers, but also for the tech industry. This is another fabulous vertical SaaS business that in many ways was unknown. And it goes back to our investments over a decade ago in not only them, but companies like Shopify in e-commerce, Procore in construction, Toast in the restaurant industry. These are all $10 billion plus businesses today that are building the underpinnings of our economy. In the case of Service Titan, as you said, plumbers, HVAC, electricians, roofers, green, all these industries that need automation. And increasingly, by the way, they now have multiple features that involve AI for dispatch and for customer interactions. And so this is now cutting edge technology that can be in the hands of field workers everywhere. And it's having a massive impact on the industry.
Yeah, it really has. And will Service Titan, you think, kind of, Byron, open those IPO floodgates?
I do. The holiday party weekend discussions were really fun this weekend as the energy's building. And a number of companies were looking at this as a signpost to early 2025. And we're going to see a lot of companies that have been waiting. This pipeline has never been stronger. And I do believe that we'll see some of these confidential filings increase in Q1, which will flip to public filings going into Q2 and beyond for next year.